Decent week last week. Let's get into the picks. First, we got another matchup in the NFC East, the Giants heading to Philly. The Giants took care of the Vikings, which really isn't saying much, and Philly got their ass handed to them by the Cowboys, who should be in true first place of the NFC East. I think Philadelphia is going to win this one. I think Nick Foles showed some good composure. I know he got hurt, so debating on if he'll be back or not. Mac Barkley was terrible. Maybe they'll get Mike Vick back, but I feel like the Eagles are just an overall better team than the Giants.
The Giants finally won their first game on Monday night while the Eagles struggled at home against the Cowboys. Philly looks like they're in a bit of a jam now, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to get out of it anytime soon. And honestly, the Giants look just as bad, but I think they actually have the more well put together team. New York wins it.
The Dolphins coming off a tough loss, and so are the Patriots, which the call on the field was technically right for the new I don't know what the hell Roger Goodell's doing with the NFL. It's going to become the Powder Puff League soon, so just be ready for it. New England's going to win this one. Tom Brady is going to be enraged with the loss of the Jets. I mean, Rex Ryan was like, oh man, I'm so happy we beat the Patriots. You beat them on a technicality. You didn't really beat them. They did outplay you in the second half, but the Patriots are going to come out with a win against Miami in Foxborough.
Miami is on a bit of a skid, losing to the Bills on Sunday, and the Patriots were completely robbed in their game against the Jets. All I have to say is Tom Brady is going to be pissed, and he is going to take it out on the Dolphins in Foxborough.
Welcome home, Michelle
Mears. What's up, YouTube? What's up, sports fans? It's Sean Peep.
Hey, folks, it's the football guru here.
Hi, I'm the mass tweeter from Parts Unknown.
Hello, Internet.
All right, we are here for week 3 now.
What's up, football freaks and geeks? I'm Justin.
Let's take the man's money.
Dallas took care of the Eagles while Detroit took a tough loss to the Cincinnati Bengals at home. I think Dallas is going to come out with a win this one. I mean, Tony Romo's playing good, and Detroit showed that they can hang in there, but I think Tony Romo is just going to obliterate the Lions' defense.
Cowboys made it out of Philly with a win while the Lions lost in the final seconds to the Bengals. I wasn't totally impressed with the way Dallas played, but I was with Detroit. They hung in there thanks to an amazing catch by Megatron and 3-man coverage, but it still wasn't able to get the job done. Go ahead and count this game as my upset pick too, cause I like the Lions to win on their home turf.
The Redskins traveling to Denver. After the Redskins beat the Bears, this looks like a good game heading into it because Washington could be getting off on a hot streak. But I think Peyton Manning is just going to be so pissed about the loss in Indy that he's going to take it out on RG3 and the Redskins defense.
The Redskins played an amazing game against Chicago, but the Broncos lost their first game of the season against the Colts. Seriously, I don't see the Redskins starting to make a late season run, and I certainly don't think they'll travel well to a Denver team coming off a loss. Peyton comes up big in this one.
My upset pick this week involves the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I really need the Bucs to win this game, and I cannot see the Bucs starting off with no wins in almost the first half of the season. So I'm going to give Tampa Bay a win here against Carolina. I know the spread right now is at +6, but I feel like I'm not even picking them to cover. I'm picking them just to win the whole game against the, Cam Newton and the Panthers. Two quick sections in the shame report. The first is Team A against Team B. As you can see, Team A completely blew Team B out of the water. Team B did not do good rushing, as you can see. But somehow, Team B is the Atlanta Falcons and Team A is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have no idea what the Falcons need to do to get things fixed. They won, I'll give them that, but they have some serious issues if they want to make a run for the wild card spot. Another topic I want to talk about is a user using my videos as his videos. That's cool and all, but if you're going to use my videos to make your videos, at least make your videos okay. Like, get a program and make them look good. I mean, they just look choppy and shitty and, like, stealing our ideas. It's cool and all. You're really creative, but, just knock it off. section that I'm adding to the Week 8 videos is going to be the waiver wire. I'm going to add a waiver wire in after the Shame Report so then we can see who to pick up for fantasy for Week 8, and I'll give you guys a rundown of what's going on. The first one up is Josh Freeman, quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. He didn't do that well against the Giants. I mean, he was bulleting passes, and apparently today it came out that he has a concussion. If you can pick him up, because if he plays, he will do good. He has a favorable matchup against Green Bay. Green Bay's been giving up some yards, they're not giving up many points. Green Bay's defense is very stout and very good, but Josh Freeman I feel like would be a good acquisition. He's only picked up in 7.1% of the leagues. The second pick is going to be a running back, Mike James from Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Doug Martin being out for the season, well, it's not confirmed yet, but most likely, he's going to be at the starting spot for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he has a tough matchup against Carolina, but I feel like he's going to be carrying most of the workload, and he's picked up in 0% of the leagues. And the last one is a wide receiver from Atlanta, Harry Douglas, who I picked up last week, which was one of the best acquisitions of my life. He had 140 yards and a touchdown, which amasses to as many points as it can in your league, depending on how your settings are. But he has a great matchup against Arizona defense. Patrick Peterson is going to do very well in this game, but I feel like Matt Ryan's going to find a way to get Harry Douglas in there for at least one more touchdown, 100-yard game. So pick him up because he's only favored 22% in leagues. So that's it for the waiver wire, and then we'll catch you next week.